Those of you who have been around know that this year I'm going really hard on Walmart. So today I thought I'd bring you a video on how exactly I'm going to do that and the software I'm using, Marter, to actually find products on Walmart for resale. With that being said, let's just get right into it. I'll meet you guys at my computer. We're going to go over what exactly Marter is and how I use it to find things on Walmart. So first off, let's just start on their site. This is Marter's site, and what it kind of does, if you're familiar with any other e-commerce platform, is it goes through each listing and it gives you a variety of factors that are going to help you determine whether or not this is a good buy. So what we're doing and what I do on both Walmart and Amazon is called arbitrage. Arbitrage meaning buy low, sell high. So I look for a price on a retail website like Kohl's, like Macy's, like Target. I look for a discount there, and then I go to Amazon, Walmart, eBay, and I go ahead and I look at the price on those sites, find the difference, and I make my money in the middle. So let's show the tool that I use for Walmart in particular. So Marter. Marter, as you can see, this is a little overview. Like any other e-commerce thing, shows you the profit calculator, historical data, and estimated sales. So Marter actually works with Histomart, which is another extension. In total, this is about $12 a month, and Histomart, I believe, is another $10. So you're going to spend about $22 on tools up front. I believe I have a free trial code you can use. I'll be sure to put that in the link in the bio. But let's actually get to using this. How about? Okay, so we're here on Macy's.com. Macy's.com is a site I've used before to find products, and it's the site we're going to be using today as an example to show how you can find products on here and sell them for more on Walmart. So what we're going to do, and this is the process that you're going to repeat over and over again as you get better with this whole thing, and over time you'll understand it more and more. We look for basic deals. Right now there's a lot of toy clearance deals. It's no longer Christmas. People don't have as many toys. They don't need as many toys. These big box stores are trying to get rid of them. We can use that as an opportunity to, make a couple sales. So right away, I see this. Squishmallows, let's just open it up. We're just going to be going through, looking at things that look like they might have a little bit of a wiggle room, like they're a pretty good discount, and we're going to click them and just add them to what I would call our search bar. And then once we have about 4 or 5, we'll go through and we'll check them, cross-check them with Marter to see whether or not they sell on Walmart. And just from my point of view, with someone from experience, I know kind of what sells and what doesn't. You have to think logistically here too, right? You don't want to be selling a giant 2-seater ride-on truck as your first product. You don't want 5 of these hanging around your house. It's too big. It's just too big. It probably costs a lot to ship too. So instead, we're going to look for a little smaller stuff, and we might have opportunities here. These might be good. Bluey's popular. Looks like they have a buy one, get a second free deal. Let's just continue on. And more, you'll kind of get a feel for this. Popular toy brands I found are Legos, obviously. The Bluey things are pretty good right now. There's Monopoly games are usually pretty good. I'll click those as well. There's just tons of opportunity here. And you get an eye as you do it more. I talk about this in my Discord all the time, which it's in the link. It's free. By the way, I'd love to have you guys there. I answer anyone's questions if they have them. Everything's completely free. I'm going to say that again. Everything's completely free. You don't lose anything from joining my Discord or subscribing. The only way, if you want to pay me, you can. That's for mentorship, but that's on you. I'm not going to push that. It's whatever. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, this is kind of looking pretty dry as far as that goes. So what I like to do too, Super Mario, that's a little expensive. What I like to do when I kind of see it's a little dry, let's sort by bestsellers, because then we can kind of use some of that momentum to our advantage. The holiday Barbies I have seen do pretty well before, but I'm not exactly stuck on getting those. It looks like the bestsellers too don't necessarily have the deals we want. So what I'm going to do again, we sorted by bestsellers. Let's see if we can filter bestsellers by discount. Is that okay? We can't do that. Oops, that's on me. We're just going to keep going to the bestsellers. Continuing on. Star Wars Legos usually do pretty well. Let's keep clicking. And this is the way I look at this. We've been at this for maybe 5 to 10 minutes now. You only need to find 1 or 2 products an hour, 1 product an hour, and usually that product's going to make you at least $30 to $40. So think about this compared to working your job, right? You can sit here for 8 hours a day finding 1 or 2 products, which in my opinion, and once you get better at, you're going to find way more. Or you can kind of go work at your 9 to 5, or you can do both. There's actually no shame in that, honestly. The more money, the better, right? If you're just trying to have this as a side hustle, I guess it's totally sustainable just to do this on the weekends, and you can easily make that 2 or 3 extra K a month. And I really vouch by that, because especially a big thing too, you start to get products that you can buy over and over again, year after year, month after month, week after week. And once you find those, it's very automated. It's very, very automated. Okay, so the best sellers looks like they just don't really have the discounts I want. So let's see what we have here with the Squishmallows, the Snackies, the Blueies, and the Monopoly Knockout. So it says low stock. Let's go Squishmallows, and I right click this, and with the Marter extension, this is for Walmart, you can search in Marter. This will give us everything we need. This is for Amazon. This one's for Marter. I have both because I sell on both platforms. You'll see that if you join the Discord. It's gonna load. This is gonna take a little longer than usual, just because I'm also recording a video. So let's link to Walmart.com. Oh, there we go, $24.99. So this has 1 rating. A few things I want to say. You can buy a million things, but if it doesn't move, it doesn't matter, right? So it has 1 rating. Let's see when this rating was, though, because before we make that determination whether or not this would be a solid buy, this was most recent. Okay, it doesn't have a review. I'm confused now. Back to item details. Okay, so what I'm thinking is this must be a very new review. That must have just happened because, oh, it just has a rating. It doesn't have a review. Okay, so they didn't leave any information. Let's check when that review was with Marter. So, Marter's on your side now. You can't make it bigger yet, which is something I kind of dislike compared to SellerAmp, but I'm sure they'll work on that. But what we can do is scroll down here, and we can look at all this good information in regards to whether or not we should buy this. So our sale price is starters, right? Are we going to make any money? $7.43, and I believe was it buy 1 get the second free. So let's do the math here. Get the calculator out, just show you guys. So buy 1 get the second free. So 743 times 2, and all it is, it's buy 1 get 1. It's 743, right? You get that, and you get 2 for that price. You divide by 2. It's $3.71. That's a really good deal. This is like there's no, you're getting these for $4. And right away it's $10 profit. And this has 1 rating. I'm sure this rating was recent. I know this sells, so that's something to keep in mind. It's a good product right there. By the time you guys see this video, though, it'll probably be sold out. Snackies. Let's go to the next product. Snackies, $7.93. Okay. Check here. We're on Marter again, just like how I said. Buy 1 get the second free. So this is literally split in half the price. Something to keep in mind. It's gonna load. Okay, and this is a good example though, because it kind of shows that you don't always necessarily find one. But what I like to do if it doesn't show up right here, just Google it. And this brand in general is kind of a pain, I guess you could say, because there's so many variations. We're not even going to waste our time with it. Let's move on to the Bluey Escape convertible. Buy 1 get the second free. Oops, that's for Amazon. Marter, because Marter is for Walmart. Okay, let's see. Is there a listing? This. Let's open up both of these. It's kind of hard to tell with the pictures that we have. Let's open it up in Walmart. Here's what you do. You hit this item ID. Okay, so this is it. This is the same product. Yep, it completely is. And it's buy one, get the second free. And as I said before, buy one, get the second free. I'll say it again. $17. Divide that by 2 times 1.06 because I live in a place with sales tax. So all we have to do, 17 divided by 2 is about $8.50. We add 6% to that, so it's about 48 cents in tax. Yep, 48 cents in tax. So $8.53. Oops, let me add that in. 53. So $3 profit. ROI is 35%. There's a lot of people on this listing. If you look, what I will say though is if we scroll down, the verified reviews, they're loading, it looks like. The last verified review is 11:30. Some of it, it's newer data. I think with some of these newer listings, they don't have the chart that you usually will see. But historically, this has gone up to $29. If it is selling at $29, you can expect something like this to make you about $10. Again, a very solid product. Like for me personally, I'd probably buy 10 of these, send them into Walmart, and a month or two from now, those would make me $100 really easily. I'd say I do it at scale though. I've been doing this a very long time, so what I'm buying might not necessarily be what you're buying because I just don't find making $5 is worth it as much as I used to, just because it's like time consuming, depending on what you're doing. You're starting a business, right? So something to keep in mind. Finally, let's check our third product, the Monopoly Knockout board game. Under Marter, buy one, get the second free, meaning it's going to be that $8.50 price. Let it load. Okay, this looks to be it right here. It doesn't look like this is going to be profitable, but we can look at the historical price, and it might not be profitable now, but it might be profitable in a month. It might be profitable in 2 months. And with 275 ratings, you can imagine that this sells pretty fast. X that out real quick for you. And we're opening up Marter. It's going to load again. Oh, that was pretty quick. Okay, so you can see the reviews on this one. This is what I was trying to tell you guys. You can get all the years. Looks like it's kind of steady. Oh, sorry. Data reload. It looks like it's kind of steady with one review a month for sure. And the way I look at one review, I think of it like 50 to 100 sales. So this is, again, something that you could probably buy 10 of. Historically, the price is a little higher. If we look at the buy box. Oh, it's really not actually. I'm sorry. So with that being said, I probably would skip out on this product because we're getting it for $8.50, as I said before. So yeah, you're not really, you're losing money on this one. But we were 2 for 3 on our products today, and this is with 15 minutes. This is all live. It's not like I didn't pre-plan this. This is just like what's up right now. So yeah, I hope you found that interesting. As far as Walmart goes, this is why I'm kind of really navigating people there as far as my students, not only having an Amazon storefront, but having a Walmart storefront as well, because we're diversifying, right? And if I can go make an extra $1,000 or $2,000 on Walmart, a lot easier than I can on, working a 9 to 5 or doing some other side hustle. I don't know why I wouldn't send people there. As well as Amazon. Amazon, I'd say, pros and cons between the two. Amazon has a lot more volume, so you can sell a lot more faster. But Walmart, the margins are better right now because they're trying to compete with Amazon's marketplace. That's just a fact. And I think it's a little bit more beginner friendly for now. Not to say Amazon's not beginner friendly. It's just you want some guidance more so when you're on Amazon compared to Walmart. So if you found this video informative, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you got what you needed to out of that, and come back here anytime. Please join my Discord. I actually would really appreciate it if you did. Trying to get people in there. Subscribe, like. I'll see you in the next video. I'll be talking about selling on Walmart, selling on Amazon, or I'll be traveling. One of the three. This is how I support my traveling, by the way, too. So yeah, it's given me the lifestyle I wanted, right? The digital nomad. So yeah, I hope you guys found this interesting.